Welcome back, Gale Force, and thank you for attending my presentation about Takumi, my personal favorite character from Fates, playable in Birthright and Revelation. Here's the disclaimer. Pause if you'd like to read it, and first, let's talk about his traits. In Birthright, Takumi joins you relatively early in Chapter 10. He has pretty good bases, C rank bows, and comes at a level where you could choose to instantly promote him if you wish to do so. He also has the Fujin Yumi, a weapon only he can wield that reduces the cost of all traversable tiles to 1 for Takumi as long as it's in his inventory. His personal skill, Competitive, grants him plus 3 damage dealt and minus 1 damage taken, as well as crit rate plus 10 as long as his support unit is a higher level than he is. As you might expect, Takumi is a powerhouse of a unit in Birthright. The effect of the Fujin Yumi doesn't actually benefit him that much here due to the relatively low difficulty of Birthright, making promoting him into a Kinshi Knight a very good option. Of course, Sniper is fine too if you wish to keep him as a backup damage dealer for Ryoma or your Korin. He'll likely remain one of your best damage dealers for your entire run without ever showing any signs of slowing down. There is, however, one singular knock against Takumi in Birthright, and it's that he is unavailable to use for a single map for plot reasons. However, this is relatively minor in the greater scheme of things, and he is a fantastic unit regardless. In Revelation, Takumi is still a very solid unit and fulfills a very similar role to what he did in Birthright. However, he may even be somewhat more useful here as he has the distinction of being the first royal with a preferred weapon to join your army. He can make great use of the Fujin Yumi's effect to navigate some of the more annoying chapters of Revelation more easily, and will be a premier damage dealer until Ryoma and Xander join you a fair while later. When it comes to reclassing and promotions, Takumi has a lot to work with. His best option is likely to go into Kinchi Knight for Amaterasu, as well as a weapon for attacking at close range, though their flight somewhat invalidates his Fujin Yumi's ability. Supporting him with Ryoma or Hinata can give him the Samurai class line, which, when paired with a Killing Edge, turns him into a critical hit monster. He can also marry Kagero or Setsuna for access to Ninja, a very consistent class, which eventually has access to Mechanist, granting him Replicate, but there is one option Takumi greatly benefits from that he can't normally get: Cavalier. It requires Corrin to get it on him, but getting him Cavalier allows him to still be a crit menace with the killer weapons, grants him the largest possible movement speed with the Fujin Yumi in his inventory, and grants him some very handy bulk. In conclusion, you can't really go wrong with Takumi in either of his available routes. He's a fantastic unit through and through and should always make the cut. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell if you'd like to get notified when I post a new video. A special thank you to patrons 60 Sweep, Gorilla Danny, and Bosnia for subscribing at the Paladin tier, and Average Stat Pat and Caius Griffin for subscribing at the Great Lord tier. And also to YouTube members Jerry for joining at the Paladin tier, and Caius Griffin, who again joined at the Great Lord tier. I'd really appreciate if you checked out the links in the description if you can, but otherwise, have a great rest of your day.